start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Oh my God, why do they do that on
What you're going
her?
to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Wilson. Going for a deep ball.
Shit, too short.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20.
Big ass nigga.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They send a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
I ain't been giving him a quick snap.
Throw in the middle, taken in.
I hate that shit, bro.
This one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards to pick up there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll get this one to Cup complete. Touchdown. Cooper Cup, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff. And it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now Wilson. Open target here, Darius Slayton. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well.
He's got a man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Going right side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. The Bengals at 500, sitting at 5-5. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest. With a dime left on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 60. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we're tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated moves. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after. He's got a man complete. Touchdown.
Sit out there. Jackson ain't supposed to be over there.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Bro, I need my mind alive. That be the only thing killing me.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will get him down a couple yards to the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I'll let him tell me. He'll tell me if I can't go for him.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in nicely. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him a penalty.
In order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Wilson will throw again. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
How they do that? That's one thing I do not know how to do.
Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're saying right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated.
He's got a man complete.
He don't feel it. Watch.
And he'll mark down about the 26-yard line.
He ran jump with it.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I don't. You see how he bailed on me, but I couldn't bail on him.
Down after a very nice game.
I don't know how to do this shit. That nigga Long I watched Long turn around and take off. My niggas, they just. Alright.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Sanders is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. So Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there.
That nigga bailed, bro. I don't even I can never get my niggas to do that shit. I thought over the top, let them bail.
Is up and good, and it's now 21-7.
He took off. Yeah, that shit there. Crazy, son. I just did the same thing with Westcott. He just stood there.
And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end.
I'm losing to this nigga.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. It looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there's things to build on because they've got some play calls at work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
A first down carry for Marshall to about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
I see.
He was a busy man out there. They got the
I see where you go.
I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On first down, Wilson. Running right through it. And they'll get this down.
Yeah, I see what you doing. I see.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're on to something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to
Damn, nigga, you still up?
10 yards there for the Bengal first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh my God, listen.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball.
Oh, that was the first one, bro. I ain't never played the first one, so I wanted to kind of see what that shit was about.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's carrying the ball just 5 times.
Yeah, that was the first one, though. That was alright. I don't like diving on that, though.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten the yard down to the 16.
Dude, my nigga tired of this.
Still put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Bengals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to have to eat.
I had triangle wide open. I ain't gonna eat that.
And now that brings up 4th down there.
Nah, I just wanted to get this shit over with.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So 3 points there and second down. So inching closer.
When you're losing, any points you see going the board in your favor,
Yeah, that is what he doing.
This field right at the goal line. And
Shit out there,
to the 25.
What's Kyle fast corner though?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. With this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
great analogy, Brandon, because they are winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep here for Watkins.
That nigga just burning Turner ass.
Quez Watkins with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good.
I mean, I know Quiz how to run 99, but Turner run 99. How do you make them niggas bail?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end
I
zone.
bet I come back though. He thought too much. He too trigger happy.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. I'm sure that's how it felt to them. They should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. The defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even if they wanted the 6 points.
Rifles one. That's
If I can get them to block, bro, that'll be so perfect, bro. Those niggas will literally sit there and just watch him.
And another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
I shouldn't have to do that, though.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That'll be caught. It's caught. Touchdown, Rams.
Don't even get mad around it the fuck up. I ain't gonna even lie, my DB so dumb right now. I don't know if it's because he got momentum.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a round is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left. They're getting points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill every camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. Minute more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throw on first down with Wilson. This one goes down wide for Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 45 on second down, Wilson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
Watch how they live.
Throwing again here, Wilson.
Oh, I thought I had that.
It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Rams will as they get it up to the 43-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. Got a man. It's Higbee, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Gay's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Ready, set. Squeeze.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They find some open field here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, that'll be caught by Cup. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead thus far.
And he's going to go down again. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force 4th down.
And Gay knocks this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And now here is another interception. And the Rams are going to take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
60 boxes. Dragon 60.
They'll set up a throw, eluding the pressure right. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Looking to throw. Again, that's Watkins. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Let's go now.
2nd and 2. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, and then it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
He had no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Back now in Cincinnati. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. He's going to air one out. He's got a man. Complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. Now Wilson on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Wilson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And they run the option on 2nd down.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Touchdown, Bengals. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. I'm like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
And it's a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches too. Excellent game plan, and they have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Throwing is Wilson. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours, and they certainly weren't kidding.
And Sanders has got it complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. One last shot for Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day,